Hello all, I'm back again. It is a bit of a late night channeling that I was asked. I was just about to head off to bed. However, I was asked by Archangel Sandalphon to step in and provide a message for you all. So here I am. I never say no to spirit. So as usual, I will sound my bowl just to harmonize the energies. I've also done a quick clearing with my sage here to ensure that all of the space has been cleared. And I'm going to start this up and then I'll speed it up as per usual, and then I'll relay the message as I usually do. I do not edit these other than me speeding it up. I just give what I've been given and I say it directly. So please know that I don't reword them, or you will see exactly how this goes. Thank you. I'll be with you in a moment. Very, like, I've channeled Sandalphon before, but this, for those of you that don't know who Angel Sandalphon is, I would say that he's the closest associated with Metatron, and Metatron being the ultimate of all information, of all times, of all places, of all ways. The encapsulator, the monitor, the vibratory consciousness of Sophia, Gnosis, all information of all time, of all being. So Sandalphon, to me, has always felt like a counterpart to Metatron. I know that their energies are so very similar, however, their position is slightly different, whereas one is more information based, and Sandalphon seems more to be the keeper of times, or the awarenesses of times, if that makes sense. Even though whenever I try to understand this idea of time, which is an illusion to some degree, I always get this very off-putting feeling, because it brings you to a place of nothingness and everything, and then also at the same time an ending and a beginning, and the sheer magnitude of what it means to be infinite. So it's a very hard thing to grasp when you're in the, let's say, 3D mindset. However, as I've elevated using my higher selves at times to be in their heightened sense to perceive it, it makes sense in that conscious state. However, trying to pull that back into this dimensional train of thought of being to relate is quite hard. So I do want to say that sometimes his messages can be a little perplexing to some. However, he did say that someone who does see this message will need to see it at the time. So of course, like I've said, I've always just given what I've got. Now, what I wish to impart is simple. It's a simple message, not one of sorrow or pain, but of utmost love and understanding. To see the expanse quantified and set up in the fathoms of eternity does not allow our minds to grasp. However, in this reality, as some would name, qualify, quantify a soul's existence, you would have to enable an enactment of greatness. Greatness is upon you as in a state of eternal existence. One can be great all the time, as the state is eternal all states can be had or can be seized at all times. So, to speak of something eternal as a point in time seems silly. However time is quantified, as one would imagine, as one who lives in time, as time as well is an eternal state. But what is felt as someone who exists within time, it is also something felt. So please know, as one who feels time and moves in time, this is an eternal illusion, but a necessary one to experience as the soul rides the wave, or is the wave, ever existing in the sea of time. Alas, this experience must be felt to even comprehend its knowingness. So, to sum this up, this time is upon you to be felt and understood, so that one can feel oneself moving through time, so that one can experience and sense the changes that occur in this eternal state, so that one can know the differences as they occur and or are going to occur. You will know the difference when the time comes, as its feel will be as it has and always has been before and will once more again. You will know. Trust the times, for time never lies. Amen. Through you, in you, within you. Amen. And that was the end of the message. So, as the person who is viewing this or getting this, I do want to say that this was actually very hard to maybe follow, but it was actually very simplistic and beautiful. Basically, what SALDALPHON was saying, and I think this is something that all of us feel, we're either waiting for some injustice to be had, to be made fair, or we're waiting for some turn of events to change the world, or we're waiting for some type of cataclysm to change or to structure the new world order, or we're waiting for just an overturn of things. We all seem to be human beings waiting for something to occur. And regardless of what thought process or what train of thought you're in or what world you're seeing right now, SALDALPHON was trying to make it seem like as if for all of us that are waiting to know when the time occurs, he was basically expressing that as those who travel within time, are part of time, are feeling time, are experience time, we will have it seemed like a sixth sense to understand that because time seems, in the sense of what I was gathering, so fluid that now, present, future, all of it is one state of eternal time, right? As SALDALPHON was describing, that perhaps this reenactment, as he was saying, happens maybe frequently or has happened before or will happen again in the sense of what we perceive to be going on in this world right now. But it seemed like we will know because as those who travel within, feeling, and are in time and have been in time and will be in time again, if this is making sense, we will know innately. That was the feeling I was getting. And it was something about trusting in that, because it seemed like there's no real answer that we're going to get. But as those that are experiencing time, because we were in this state of eternal time, as those that are experiencing time, even though it is eternal, we are going to know when the time is upon us. And that was very heartfelt, and actually an answer to one of my questions, and I think one of yours, because that puts a lot of fear aside for me, because I'm not even saying that I'm scared of the end times. I'm definitely not. I have no idea what's to come, but I do feel like all of us are experiencing that at this time. and we want some form of answer because we just want to feel prepared, you know what I mean? But I feel like the way this came across is like everything will work out the way it's worked out before, and it will again. And we already know this to be true in our hearts. And then when the time does arrive, that has arisen and arrived previously before, we will be in the march and understanding of what we need to do or have been told to do or what we came here to do. So I thought this was very powerful, and it was very reassuring for those of us that have been wondering what's going on. So that's Sandalphin's message for today. Thank you for having me, and I'll wait to see you guys on the next one. Thank you.